Sorry, I didn't see you there. Welcome to Three Mountain Men Outdoors.
Hi, welcome back to Three Mountain Men Outdoors. So the other day we set some traps, but today we slept in a little bit, but it was really cold outside.
It's not that bad.
So why don't you join us to check our traps?
Yeah.
This is actually our first set. The trap's gone. We had to break some ice. We don't know what is in it, but we'll see. Jump right down in there. Actually get in the water. Here, swat. Use these. Smack it on this. Can put their back up the cable. Now that was a guide stick. I'll reach underneath there and grab a hold of that cable. Right in there. You can kick that, Brian. It ain't gonna hurt you. Or if you want, pull the stake right out. I'm kind of curious what we have here, because I know this place is loaded with otters. They come in today, but we set it on a foothold, and if you look right here, that's bait that I use, and it smells like poplar. So we should have a beaver here. If we do have an otter, it was on accident. Yeah, that's sad. I can see bubbles out there. So whatever it is tangled up under that tree.
Yay.
Hopefully we don't pull this one out of the trap.
I'm not going in and grab it.
Here. We got something coming up. Big old flat tail.
All right.
Get up there and help your brother pull.
It's heavy.
Watch out. Watch out.
Well, we got one of the little ones. Front foot catch.
The ice was.
We
Frozen.
got, I guess he ain't quite so little. But we got two great big ones out of here before. We knew that there was still beavers in here. We waited till otter was in just in case if we got an otter, and came back and look at that.
We got a beaver again.
Well, we checked all of our traps on our first set. We only ended up with the one beaver. So we put out some otter lure, and maybe tomorrow morning we'll connect with our otter at this spot. We do have another location that we could possibly get an otter at that I have set for beaver. I haven't seen much sign there, so I doubt, but we'll still put out a little lure. I guess it don't hurt. Otter and beaver live together, but I wanted to show you one thing before we left this spot. I think I got to stop the video, but I found an otter slide. It's an old one you can see in the snow. I'm pretty sure it's from otter, but it comes straight off of a bank, so I'll swap it around here and show you. Okay, if you see, I don't know what's walking over on that dam, but if you see right here, up over, I don't know if that's an otter or beaver that's been sliding down over there, but everything's all froze over now, so it was probably done sometime last week before everything froze up. If everything unthaws, maybe they'll come back out of the main lake and hit this little feeder creek again, and maybe then I'll get one. But till then, guess we gotta wait. All right, we're here. We got that beaver. Show them the beaver. All right, I'm gonna show you guys how we did this setup. It's actually very quick and simple. I already threw the weight out. I wasn't really thinking, or I would have showed you that. But we got the stake, got the trap. Make sure everything is tight, everything is free. Right in here is where I want that beaver or otter, hopefully, to come to. Right here is where I'm going to put the stake in the ground. Trap off to the side. Grab the hatchet. Cable off to the side. Right here is some caster I had before. So we're going to try to get him to come right back to the same spot. We know that there's a bunch more in here. Make a little shelf right there for my foot. Get my cable, slide up underneath. Here. I don't like putting them this way, and I don't like putting them this way. If they come in this way, they could step here and miss. If you come in this way, step like this and throw their foot out. I like to do it at an angle. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. I like the dog to be away. My thinking is if they come in this direction, if they step right here, there's a less chance that foot's going to get thrown out. Might only get a web catch. Hey, it happens. Catch is a catch. So I'll put that in there. Got it pretty good. I'm setting shallow in case if we get an otter. Before I caught one on this set, or we caught one, I was setting clear back here. I mean, you can see how deep the water is there. I was going deeper than that. And my thinking was I had less of a chance of an otter putting its weight on it, setting the trap off, and it worked. I know for a fact I had otters work this set. They never got caught. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. All right, put that there. You can use these as a visual. I like to use them as a visual, plus use them to help block up where my cable is. Well, I had a tuft of grass here, but I think it's got covered up. We'll use this to kind of blend everything in, make it look a little bit natural. Get rid of this and that. Splash cold water on yourself. Gotta love winter trapping. That's another little trick I try to do is, you see how this stick is poking out? I've noticed if I set that, a lot of times the animals will come right beside that. That water's running down my leg and that's cold. A lot of times on my sets, I'll put a little stick just like that, and that animal will come up. That'll put his leg right over top of your trap. They get sniffing around, boom, that's what happens. But another thing I like to do is a lot of guys will make pocket sets, and this kind of is. But also you can make it look, you see how we got this blocker stick up here? Making it look like that beaver is actually coming right up on here. This is the green briars. But we're making it look like he's coming right up on here, sitting, chewing on this. I got a couple of traps set on Swanda Creek too today. And I really will be surprised if we don't have a beaver over there too. We took, I guess we've taken 4 off of this spot, and yeah, there's still fresh chewing. I mean, there's still beaver there. We're not trying to get rid of them all, but when we get over there, I'll show you some of the signs. And you know, these trees get dead, you're not going to be able to replenish them very fast. You know, these things are holding back the creek banks, and I'll show you that a little bit later. But I need to quit rambling and get this set made. We got a lot more to do today. We're going to throw out some dog-proof traps later. We're going to give them a whirl. But yeah, what I do here is I want that beaver to come up. I want him, so he has to put his feet down. So I will actually put this back up here further. You got people stopping and everybody wants to know what you're doing. A lot of people know the landowner here and they don't think I have permission, but I went and talked to them, and very, very nice people. I think they were a little hesitant at first until I started doing some talking with them, and yeah, after we got talking, they realized I'm just a country boy. I didn't grow up on a farm, but I grew up, my buddies had a farm, and I grew up helping them out. And that's actually how I got into beaver trapping. They had a beaver problem, and well, guess what? Next thing you know, here I am. I got into it to help them out, and it seems to work. This is the stuff Alan got me. Seems to work. You see him and his dad on the videos, and we visited with all of them, and one night we visited with his parents quite a little while. Very good people. Alright, I got some beaver lure out there. I'm going to put some more out here, and put a big old gob of it right there. So basically this set is like a smorgasbord for a beaver. It's got everything. So yeah, we got caster here, we got the food base for beavers. I'm gonna splash in some otter lure, and we're gonna kind of try this out, see if it can be a free-for-all set, and maybe we'll get lucky with that. Like I said, I'm new to this otter trapping. I got this Dunlap's otter lure. Yeah, I got this otter lure. We're gonna do the same with that. Snap that right up over there. There's enough stuff there. The only thing we don't have out there is the catch a muskrat, and they're not in season, and I don't want one anyways. Alright, we got our cable all off to the side, so he ain't gonna rip on it, pull our trap away or nothing. Got that subtle guide stick. I had a stick here I used last time. Jam that right in there, trying to make it so you've got to scoot right over. Don't look like much, but you see this between this stick right here and that little stick right there. Anything that comes up is going to come through here. All right, and if he's probably going to put his foot down right there, but even if he don't, he's going to put his foot down right here, and he'll be caught. So we're going to get Mr. Beaver loaded up, get out of here, and we will be back to the spot first thing tomorrow morning. But yeah, this right here is what happens when you get high waters and the trees are all dead. You can see the roots sticking out. They were dead trees that just started losing, and you know, you get a flood and this is what happens. But then we'll turn around here, and right here you can see where the beavers have cut down the tree and made their little food cache or stash, whatever it's called. But yeah, underneath the ice, you can't see it real well, but right in here, that is just a solid clump of tree branches that are all wedged up against the log so they don't float away. So I'm kind of guessing, if I had to guess, I would say right down in here, there's a bank den somewhere. But yeah, this is what happens. I mean, you got these trees are chewed up, all these little trees are done. You can see here they start chewing on that maple. Here's another tree that they knocked down in the water. You can see the beaver chewings on it. See them there? So yeah, I mean, we've taken a couple beavers out of here, but yeah, and it's crazy. I mean, all the way up through here, it's just trees getting chewed off. And some of them are big trees. Here's another one. Those little ones are getting chewed up. Well, there's one of our dog proofs I threw out yesterday. But just imagine if these beavers keep taking all of these trees out. I mean, right through this actual little section ain't too bad, but you can see where they're chewing away. And there's another one I put out, nothing in it, which I don't think we will. I don't think I'll have anything tonight, or from last night, but tonight possibly. And here I don't know what happened here, if the beavers chewed out or if this is just erosion, but you see where that tree here got washed out. And that old hickory, I don't see any chew marks on it, so, but out here in the top, there's chew marks. Watch Tyler tripping. But you can see here, I mean, these aren't little trees. Like this one, chewing on that. And then, I mean, my hand don't help it. But, I mean, that's a pretty big tree. But all of these little ones that are chewed off, you know, and they get in here and they kill these big trees. There ain't gonna be much to hold this bank back, and then the farmer loses his field. But I guess that's enough of showing you how destructive they are. And I'm not being smart on this, but it is like this for almost a half a mile to maybe even a mile of this creek bank is just like this. Just beavers chewed the living crap out of everything. So yeah, I mean, we're not doing this because we don't like beavers or none of that. I mean, they're great animals, they're magnificent, but sometimes they gotta go. And if you look at this one, I'll give the camera to one of the companions here, one of the boys, to Brian, and he can show you just how high. Look right here. Right here, there's chew marks, okay? That beaver is that tall standing on his hind legs. We did take a big one out of here, and that could be him, but you look at this tree here, all right? I can't reach around it.
Tree hugger.
Haha. It ain't like they're just coming out here and nibbling off small things. I mean, I don't know if that is enough to kill this tree, but that old maple, that can't be good for it. So, all right, we'll end this and we'll keep checking the rest of our traps and see. We're back in the truck and we got thinking about it, and we didn't get any more critters today, but we're gonna go set some dog proofs here up the creek. Well, yeah, we figure if we're gonna bring Mom along, we might better have her packing the pipe over here for me and clean it out. Gotta teach her something. There's no free rides, you know. If you're gonna sit in the truck because it's cold, you might better earn your keep. You show them you're cleaning out the pipe. Oh, look at that. See that? Uh-huh. Oh yeah, that's how we're rolling.